This woke pastor just attacked Trump on his take about LGBTQ kids and illegal immigrants in this country, and you won't believe what she had to say. Take a listen.
Of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation, but the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, wadara, and temples. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away, and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands to find compassion and welcome here. Our God teaches us that we are to be merciful to the stranger.
Was this supposed to be a blessing or a lecture? I'm seriously confused. Let me know what you think, because I don't even know what that was and who let that woman in.
Mr. President, what did you think of the sermon? What did you think of the sermon? What did you think of the sermon?
What did you think? You like it? You find it exciting? Not too exciting, was it? I did think it was a good service, Tom. Thank you very much.
Thank you, press. Thank you, press.
This is all I heard, to be honest. This is exactly the speech I heard from her.
I'm also a lesbian, and I'm vegan. Meat is murder. Cows fart, and the climate changes. I voted for Kamala, and Tampon Tim. I loved Tampon Tim. He seemed like a great guy, who probably does wear tampons. Also, Mexicans are great gardeners, and they're cheap. Please don't deport my gardener, Juan. He's so affordable. I know I'm lesbian, but he's also kind of hot. I get confused sometimes. Like right now, when I see President Trump, I know I'm supposed to hate him like CNN told me to. But he's also kind of hot. He's even hotter than Juan. Mucho caliente.
In the name of transgender immigrants, I ask you to have mercy on
Do you need some medicine?
I need you to put transgenders' lives first!
Whoa, is this a church or a Kamala Harris rally?
Mr. Not My President, illegal immigrants are not criminals!
Then why do they call them illegal?
Boo! Building the wall will violate the rights of all the illegal immigrants!
That's exactly why I'm building the wall!
And just exactly what are you gonna do to help the transgender community, you monster?
I'm gonna make mental institutions great again!
Hell yeah!
Settle down, you dingbat! This chick is bonkers! Yeah, she should come with a fucking warning label.
There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children!
Keep our children's name out your fucking mouth!
You racist!
Can somebody shut this bitch up?
Have mercy on the transgenders and illegals, you racist!
Can you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, shut the fuck up!
I'm down here trying to come up with new ways to make America great again, and you're up there looking like the keynote speaker of a which bathroom do I pee in convention.
Excuse me!
You're excused!
I have never!
You've never what? Made a rational thought on your own or gone 2 seconds without having a fucking panic attack?
How dare you!
No, how dare you? This is church, and you don't belong here. Why don't you go screaming through a pumpkin, you doofus? Yeah, you doofus.
Kamala should have won, you psycho!
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I'm calling the police!
Good. You're gonna feel right at home in that straitjacket.
I'm a bitch!
No, you're an activist and a freaking nut job. Jeez. It's like listening to Rosie O'Donnell taking a shit.
Our new president has declared on day one of his presidency that our country will no longer recognize any gender aside from male or female. As a non-binary person who lives in the United States of America, I'm a New Yorker. I live in New York. I'm not going anywhere. I love this city. All right. Okay. So if I'm no longer a human, legally speaking, of course, I might as well have fun. I might as well have fun. If I'm no longer legally a human, what does that make me? Something else? Something scary? Do I scare you? Okay. I might as well be the monster you've made me. But nah, I can't. I'm not a monster. I'm actually full of love. There's a lot of uncertainty in the air, and one thing I do know for sure, one thing I am certain about, is that fun and interesting, weird, crazy-looking makeup brings me a lot of joy. I love doing this. I love doing this. And I know that it brings a lot of other queer people a lot of joy. So how am I spending my day this inauguration day? I am gonna go commiserate with my fellow queer people at my favorite lesbian bar, ready for the service.
Day, so I wanted to take this opportunity to encourage some of you to go back into the closet. Not everyone, just you weird ones who are ruining it for the rest of us. If you think Drag Queen Story Hour is a good idea, back in the closet. If you think transitioning minors is okay, back in the closet. If you think that teachers should have pride flags in their classrooms, back in the closet. And especially you guys who act out all your weird stuff in public, get back in the closet. Just get back in there.
Guys, I messed up. So I had a kid on Monday. They said their pronouns were she, her. Then on Wednesday, yesterday, they came to me and they said, you know what? My pronouns are they, them. I want you in the class to use they, them. Okay, cool, great. They come to class today. There's names on desks in groups for assigned seats. They can't find theirs because I guess my first class knocked it off. So I go to the class. Hey, is she in anyone's group? Does anyone see her name? It took me 5 minutes to realize what I did. So someone asked a question yesterday, what do you do when you mess up? Well, we all mess up. So what I did when they were sitting by themselves, I approached them and said, I screwed up, didn't I? And they said, yep. And I said, I am so sorry. That is completely 100% my fault. I apologize. I will not get it wrong moving forward. Please know I heard you when you told me your pronouns and I will get it right. That was totally my bad. I apologize. So that's what you do. You own it. You apologize. They were happy that I came over to them. They were disappointed in me. I just saw the look of disappointment and I was just like so disappointed in myself. But we just get better. We learn, we grow, get better. I will not F it up again.